Hello and what's going on YouTube? It's the first video here again by Countersign Inc. Today I'm showing you the very first early development build of our new game called Excelsior. Now the story behind Excelsior is basically where you have mysteriously woken in a strange forest type style place and you're inside this mystic land, and in the centre of it all, which hasn't been fully designed yet, is a massive mountain that is really tall, and the land has been taken over by a mysterious race of undead and evil and all that. And basically you've got to fight your way, level up, hack and slash style, dungeon seeking, all that sort of stuff games. And the game is basically going to be up to like 8 players online. So we're going to also have networking finished, but at the moment this is early build number 13. But the download link will be in the description below, where you'll find the download link straight from here to mediafire.com, where the early development build of number 13, and that's the one I'm playing right here, will be for you to download. So now, this is the main menu. It's very basic. The map in the background is actually the map, but it is quite nice. It's very basic, but it's still in development, so everything you see in the game now, like models, textures, buildings, landscape, everything is subject to change. So if you see anything you don't like, we'll probably remove it if no one likes it, but if some people do, then we might keep it in for a bit longer. Anyway, so start game, load game, options, quit. These two don't work at the current state of mind because we don't have it currently finished, but we will soon. So let's jump straight in the game. Right, now the development console will pop up, but yeah, there is some errors that we need to fix, but other than that I think it's all went well. So this is the starting area. The trees are all the same because we haven't currently finished designing and making the other models that we need for new trees and grass and textures and stuff. I got this on the lowest graphical setting because my computer is currently not the best in the world, but we will have more done. We'll have better software in the future. Simple models and textures to test out what the world will look like later on, maybe even higher resolution textures. So as you can see here, we've got the level bar, the XP bar, health bar, and the mana point bar. Unfortunately none of these work at the moment. They're just for show, but this is kind of what we want to go for temporarily. Someone just got me, whoops. But basically, in short, the XP and level and all that will not work until probably a bit later, about build 20 or something, when we have actual AI. We have basic AI scripts, but none of them are currently working yet, but we will have them working soon. Unfortunately, at the moment, as you can plainly see, it's probably a bit laggy for me, maybe not as good laggy for the video. I don't know exactly, but we haven't quite finished the textures of the design, the layout and all that yet, but the game is actually early in development. We're still in the middle of actually making it and designing it and scripting and everything. All the scripts that we're currently using at the moment is in JavaScript for 2 reasons. 1, they're easier to code, and 2, it's just a lot easier to actually read and understand. C script is a lot more complicated, and unfortunately the person who's helped me, like the part of the team who's programming, doesn't quite understand C script as much as JavaScript, so it's easier for him, which means we'll be able to update this and make it much better, a lot faster. And also, to be honest, we don't know what BlueScript is. I've never heard of it. My friend's never heard of it. His name is Terminlink, who's also part of the team, the development team that's currently designing on this. Now, everything you see here, like such things over there, that's like an area that hasn't been used yet. That's just probably an exit area to another area. Basic water design, haven't quite finished it. There is a couple of bugs, as in like the map ridges and stuff. We haven't quite finished that. The terrain is still undergoing constant changes just to make it look a lot nicer and a lot smoother. But basically, in short, for the mega design here, it is going to be MMO as well. So there's going to be single player, there's going to be a couple of friends co-op, and there's going to be MMO all in one. But they're currently, because we have Smart Fox Pro free, the maximum people we can have on each server is 20 at the moment, but we haven't quite got the networking script done for the game, so the game is not going to be multiplayer for a while, at least about build 30 or something, maybe even sooner if we can get it done quicker and sooner. But this is a basic castle. Now these castles are going to be spread around all the map. So what I mean is in like, basically all around the entire terrain of the world where everything is, you'll see castles like this, and in the MMO section it'll be like alliances are fighting over them, and every hour or two, you will see the person who actually, the main alliance leader, will get 500 gold or whatever like that. It depends if you buy upgrades, which will have like extension towers, more stuff and all. But at the moment, the current first-person controller, which is currently in the Unity thing. Oh yeah, by the way, this game is completely made in Unity, so you know, it's quite it's really easy to use Unity. This game was built in about pretty much in 2 weeks, up to build 13 already. So it's been built up to this in 2 weeks, and we've only worked on this like 2 or 3 hours a day because we have school and GCSEs and all that sort of stuff. But at the moment there's only 3 of us. It's me, my best friend Termalink, his name is actually Shane, and another team member which is called Kira, which is called Excelsior the Healer. There's also other co-workers we're having as well, which is Kyle, I can't remember his actual name, and my other friend Connor Island as well. So there is quite a few of us, but it's not 100% done. But yeah, so textures and stuff are still subject to change. The landscape is subject to change. You will see a lot more development on this. This will be updated frequently. Every week or two there'll be a new video of what's been added recently to the new build. This is a test character that we haven't finished yet. They're going to be high poly character models eventually and stuff like that. But I think for the early multiplayer build, we'll have it where it's just all basic stuff, so then there's no real problems or texture tearing or anything like that at all. You may see a couple of errors, such as with the textures on the ground look are pretty blurry and the cut in the middle. These are yet again subject to change because they're only tests. The grass is a bit too long, so we're going to try and find grass textures that are shorter so they don't take up so much GPU. And we're going to try and optimize this for even mid to low end PCs as much as possible, because we would like to have a wider range of customers, so then they don't have to like buy or upgrade their equipment as much. They can still play it pretty fast on the lowest graphic settings. Another player note as well, that this game is going to be completely free to play, completely and utterly, but there is going to be such things as premium, which is going to be like £2 or £3 a month in the UK terms, or, but in America it'd be like $4 or $5, but in the UK or the Europe it'd be £2 or £3. But yeah, the game is going to be 100% free to play pretty much for, like, you know, everything all the way up to finishing the game level 100 or whatever. If you want to go past like a level 100 or something like that, then you buy premium for £2 or £3 a month, and you can go up to like 200 and whatever, and you can fight big ass bosses and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little rush tutorial of what the map is going to be like, what the game is called. The game's name is Excelsior, which means in Latin ever upward, and that's what the mountain is going to be called, Excelsior. And there's just going to be a huge boss battle and stuff there, which is going to be pretty nice, and so on and so forth. Also as well, there's going to be loads of other things as well. So this area by here hasn't quite been done yet. There is quite a few trees, so this does make my computer quite a bit lag, but these will be fixed up. The terrain, as you can see here, is a bit offset, so this will be changed, this will be modified, this will be smoothed out, and all the rough edges around this game will be smoothed out. If there's any bugs and errors you come across during the gameplay of this, then do tell us. The link for the download will be in the description as always. The link to the main website as well is also going to be the link, so if you want to go on there, make a comment, subscribe to the main thing, then go ahead, be my guest. It's down below, which means that you'll be seeing a lot more. So there's this, as I always say again, this is currently a development build. This is yours truly, iSpy25, coming from Countersign Incorporated or Countersign Entertainment, and I hope you enjoy our test build of this game, and I hope you have some cool ideas for what we could add to this. But until then, I guess we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.